Alright, this is take 3 of recording this because the first time my microphone wasn't plugged in, the second time I screwed up the intro. Let's try this again. Connor Bedard is a Chicago Blackhawk. The Blackhawks win the NHL draft in the draft lottery, in 2023 and are picking first overall on June 28th in just a little bit over a month. 1 month and 20 days. Me and Josh talked about this earlier. And I mean, I'm happy. My team are the Blackhawks. I live in Chicago. I mean, we want to be good all the time. We don't deserve it over the last 5 fucking years of all the scandals and the stuff I'm not allowed to say because I'll get banned if I say it. But we just don't deserve it. And like he said, he's not gonna join me tonight, but he wants there to be teams that aren't good to win. For example, Anaheim. Last time they won a cup was 2007. The last time the Blue Jackets won, they never won. The Sharks have won. The Habs were the last team to win the Stanley Cup in '93 in Canada. Coyotes never won. Flyers, it's been almost 50 years. God, really? Capitals won in 2018. They were awful this year. Anyway. But yeah, I don't think we deserve this. Am I gonna take it? Of course. It's Connor Bedard. It's gonna be a franchise player in the next forever. It's gonna be a franchise player for a while. And obviously, we just traded Patrick Kane. That was the last time we picked first overall. The only time we picked first overall was 2007, where we drafted Patrick Kane. Now he's on the Rangers, and now we have no clue where he's gonna go. But do I think we deserve this? No. Am I gonna take it? Of course, because who wouldn't want the first overall pick? And people were like, would you rather have the first overall pick of a generational talent like next Connor McDavid, or would you rather win a Stanley Cup? Most people would say Stanley Cup, but at the same time, you never know. This generational talent, are you guaranteed a Stanley Cup, or are you going to take this generational talent and potentially win 4 cups? You never know. 18 years down the line, he may win no cups. Like, for example, Austin Matthews. I'm not going to talk about that. We'll get into that on Wednesday when we get swept. Connor McDavid hasn't won a cup yet. He's been in the league for 8 years. No Stanley Cups. He hasn't even won a game in the conference final yet. He got swept last year by the Avalanche. And we'll get to the Oilers. I'm making 2 videos tonight. I'm making this one, and then I'm making the recap of the Golden Knights and Oilers. But Blackhawks they get a first overall pick. I'm assuming they're going to pick Connor Bedard. I'd be absolutely everybody would be appalled if the first overall pick is not Connor Bedard. But it's going to be Connor Bedard. It is the Blackhawks, the Ducks, the Blue Jackets, the Sharks, the Habs, the Coyotes, Flyers, Capitals, Red Wings, Blues are your top 10. The mock draft, this is what the mock draft is. And I'm just going to run through these quickly because we're going to do a podcast sometime in the next month or 2 before the draft. And we're going to review the entire, we're going to do our own mock draft and everything. First to 10th, Connor Bedard, Adam Fantilli, Leo Carlsson, Matvey Michkov, Zach Benson, Will Smith, Oliver Moore, Dalibor Dvorsky. Dvorsky. I'm assuming it's Dvorsky because it's like Dvorak. Andrew Kristoff, Ryan Leonard. Those are the top 10. The only person I can see out of the top 10 that I would be shocked if they didn't go top 10 was Braden Yeager. He was supposed to be a really high first, second, third overall pick at one point, and now he's dropped to 12th. Of course, he'd be drafted by the Coyotes. But that's all I have. Connor Bedard is the Blackhawk. Well, not officially yet. They could easily trade him. They could trade a first round pick for a half-chew Timbit. You never know. But for now, that's all I have. Connor Bedard is the Blackhawk. Hopefully, I will end this recording and I will start the Golden Knights one. Go watch that.